Welcome back to episode number 3, y'all. Hey, we should be releasing these videos at least once a week right now. I am super excited y'all are tuning in. Mostly this podcast is supposed to help you become a wealth warrior. Guys and girls in general, like eat clean, train dirty, have an abundant mindset, find a way to become a wealth creator, be a digital entrepreneur, live a luxurious lifestyle, and most importantly, become a spiritual warrior, live out your purpose, and help others in the process. Yo, today, y'all, like I said, I'm so excited. I've just learned so much, and during these podcasts, I'm actually sharing what I learned from others. Because let me just put this out here, a true disclosure. I just had this conversation with my wife a couple of hours ago, and this is mostly a journey, right? I'm not the end-all, be-all, the person you should follow and listen. This is just me on a journey, and I'm sharing this journey with y'all in the process, right? I'm not saying I have it all together. There's a lot of things I personally still have to learn, but as I learn them, I like to share them with others and just give you a shot at having a practical path of getting to where you want to be at. Because if you haven't heard it from my other video, at one point when I was lower than the rug on the floor, right? It started off with those 3 things: eating clean, training dirty, and having an abundant mindset. So I wanted to really help somebody. And also, y'all, hey, if you don't know already, the merch store is operational. You can get you some merch, right? And get you those ingredients so you can see them on the daily method. So today, speaking of the daily method, today I want to talk about balance. Yes, balance and repetition. Right? Because whenever you try to have balance, you need to have repetition to have that balance, right? There's a push and a pull, right? Or a give and a receive, right? So I really want to help encourage that philosophy of balance within your life. And that's where the Wealth Warrior journey started for me, is just having that balance. And I hope that it helps you. And if it does help you, that's why we encourage you to go to our merch store and actually purchase something, so that way you can have it on you as a daily reminder. All right. So some things that I've been waiting to talk to y'all about, and mostly, like I said, it's balance. And as far as balance, I want y'all to try this exercise. I got this exercise from Marissa Peer. I hope I said her last name right. If not, there's a link down below where y'all can go and purchase this download to have the full audio of this. But she talks about this. What's the first thing you did when you came into the world? I'll give you a second. What's the first thing you did when you came into the world? It was take a breath, right? You took a breath, or received a breath, and you give a breath. So I want y'all to do this. I want y'all to take a moment wherever you're at. If you're driving and listening to this, just stop for a moment. Just pull over to the side and just really focus on what I'm about to tell you and listen carefully. All right? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And I want you to inhale a breath, right? Just take a moment to close your eyes and inhale a breath. Receive a breath. And keep on receiving. Now I want you to take a moment and exhale that breath. Right? Give that breath. Now, as you're giving that breath, I want you to keep on giving. Keep on giving. Keep giving that breath. Keep on giving that breath. Keep on giving that breath. And it's going to start to feel uncomfortable, right? Right? Eyes are still closed. Keep on giving. Now, I want you to take a breath. Receive a breath. Now, in the process, I want you to keep on receiving. Keep receiving. Keep on taking. Keep on taking up all the air in the area. You deserve it all. Take it all. All right, now stop. Breathe normal. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Right? That's balance. You give and you receive. And as your breathing continue going, you realize you don't need to give all your breath away. And so many of us are giving so much that is making it uncomfortable. But you don't have to. You can receive just as you breathe out and you breathe in. Right? That little process right there, you're breathing. It's a powerful audio, y'all. definitely go download it, listen to the full thing. I think it's only in about 22 minutes. But after you finish Eating Clean and Training Dirty, listen to that audio on repetition. And she talks about the only way to reprogram something is through repetition. The only way to reprogram something is through repetition. So as you're breathing and you're receiving and you're giving at the same time, I want you to listen to this audio to put it back into yourself of, hey, it's okay for me to give. It's okay for me to give a little. And it's okay for me to receive a little. All right? You just need enough. And as your lungs to start to expand and you can take on more, you can give a little bit more. You can receive a little bit more. It's the same way in life, y'all. As you give, receive. And it's okay. That is the natural process of life. All right? Repetition will help you reprogram. Now, I also heard this. I had a conversation with a great coworker of mine, and this conversation was, man, look for respect. Man, look for respect. Women, look for security. Powerful right there. All you fellas out here, listen to what I just said. Ladies, look for security. And all my ladies, my queens out there, men, look for respect. So this balance of respect and security, that's what a relationship really boils down to, is the respect and security, correct? Hey, if not, then that's why I got the podcast. I would love to have a conversation with somebody about it. Or put it in the comments down below. We can have a conversation there. But I really like the dialect of the conversation. So men look for respect and women look for security. And y'all know this is a Wealth Warrior podcast. We got to talk about money on here, right? Money or currency. Because I'm going to share, in another episode, I'm going to share something about money and currency, the differences. And just get into more depth in that. But just for now, let's just say the respect and security, right? Your money can give you respect and it can give you security, right? It depending on where you're at. So this balance of respect and security, making sure your money is respecting your money enough so that way it can provide that security for you in the long run is big, right? That's really big. That balance of respect and security, because when you have respect for your money, it allows you to have security with yourself and your money, right? For instance, if you're not respecting your money, you're just going out there and just spending, and just trying to take in and paycheck to paycheck kind of life. That's not really a respectable. You're not respecting the way money was meant to work. So it doesn't offer you no kind of security. Now, if you took some of that money that you're receiving and invested it into something, and then that investment is growing your money, so that way you can put it back into your spending. Now you got some kind of security because you allowing your money to work for you. You allowing your money to go out there and give you more money back for you. You see that balance that we was talking about? I think this is super important, y'all. This balance of the wealth warrior mindset of, give a breath and receive a breath. And then have respect for something, and it will provide security for you in return. It's powerful, y'all. Hey, that is pretty much all I got for y'all today. Just that respect and security. Oh, no. I got a bonus thing for y'all. One big thing is I went to a men's group, and it was an incredible men's group. And in there, they talked about character and integrity, right? When you have good character, it doesn't guarantee good integrity, because character is what happens when you're under pressure and how you display yourself. And technically how you display yourself at all times, how you carry yourself, how you present yourself, how you just come into a room and the first impression type of day, all that with character. Now, integrity is your actions behind of why you do certain things. Your integrity is what is the underlying thing of why you are the way you are. So I want y'all to have these conversations with yourself. Yeah, I'm actually going to give you homework on this podcast. Sorry. Is to sit down and really, while you're doing that breathing exercise, and I think that breathing exercise lasts for like 4 minutes, but just be safe, be careful, right? Just pay attention to your body and do what's right for yourself, right? But the homework is to really evaluate your character. Really look at how other people have perceived you, how they acknowledge you, how they communicated with you. Check out how those conversations has been. Sit down and really question, how am I being perceived? How are people acknowledging me? How are people communicating with me? That is going to be your character. Now, I want you to dig a little bit deeper and say, why do I present myself in this manner? Why do I have this passion to do it this certain way? And how do I feel when I do these certain things? That's going to be your integrity. That is getting to the core of who you are. And then allowing yourself to really find out, learn yourself. I was with Tim earlier today. And one thing he talks about, I really hope that, Tim, I hope you're watching this. I hope you come on a podcast one day. One thing he talked about was he's still learning his wife, right? They got married in September, and now it's like a couple of months, and this is 2024. They got married in 2023. So not even a full year, right? They haven't even been married a full year. He's like, Joe, I'm still learning my wife. And I was like, hey, Tim, guess what? I've been with Ariel for 10 years. Over 10 years now. And I'm still learning new things about her. He was like, wow. But I said, that's the fun part of marriage, is you're going to continue to learn because you grow as a person. And when you have these deep checks with yourself of your integrity and of your character and your integrity, when you have those deep self-checks with yourself, that right there is powerful. That right there helps you buy back your freedom. Because then you're able to have more realization and control over your situations. And you'll have that balance. And when you give and you receive, it's okay. Because you have that balance. You have that awareness of who you are. You create that respect with yourself that allows you to have that security in yourself. Yo, that's what we do here at Wealth Warriors. We're making you powerful beyond measure, right? So like I said, y'all, we got the merch available. Y'all definitely go pick up the merch. And it has the ingredients on there of how to have a practical path. And by no means, I had this conversation earlier with my wife. By no means do I claim that I have it all together. Y'all, I am learning with you. I am learning with y'all, right? I am on this journey with y'all. But I know when I was lower than the rug, I know this practical things help me move forward and at least get to where I'm at right now. And where I feel like I'm pretty comfortable. But comfortable is not, it's not always good. Comfortable is not always good. You always want to just keep getting a little better. Like I said, expanding those lungs. Because there's more that you can give. There's more that you can receive. And when you are able to receive as much as you're able to give, you have that balance. And I know there's more in me that I could be giving. Oh, sorry, y'all. I know I talked at this man's group. We talked about, what is holding you back from your freedom? Ooh, powerful. Buy back your freedom. What is holding you back from your freedom? So after you've done this deep self look into your character and integrity, think about what's holding you back from your freedom. And what kind of freedom am I talking about? I'm talking about the freedom to you to really be that spiritual warrior, right? What is holding you back from being that freedom? Once you really ask yourself that question, I'm going to give you some examples of what I heard in these conversations. Something that was holding somebody back was they weren't feeling that they was called to be a leader because they feel like they didn't have the credentials to be a leader. Right? So that held them back, the credentials. Something else was somebody wanted to get in more in tune with their son, but they felt like their son just didn't have that respect for them because they wasn't where they wanted to be in life, but they want their kids to be there. Whew. Another person was just talking about, I really want to be more of a servant to others, but I always have to be in this leadership role. I once heard this scenario of not everybody has to be Michael Jordan. Some people can be Scottie Pippen because Michael Jordan needed Scottie Pippen. So it's okay to be second. It's okay to be a servant. You don't always have to be the main character. You could be the servant. You could be the side character because that side character allows that main character to become great. And I think a lot of us miss that. Is being the side character is okay. But if you're called to greatness, if you're called to do something more, why not? So what is holding you back from your freedom? From living your main purpose? Buy back your freedom. Right? It's not always about currency and money. It's about something that you have inside you, your integrity, your character, your balance. Something that's off. Because when you achieve that balance, then everything starts to move a little bit smoother. Yo, y'all know, wealth warriors. You did not wake up today because you needed it. You woke up today because somebody needed you. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in today. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I just wanted to share those things, get those off my chest. I hope that it helps you in the process. Y'all go out there and do that homework. Have those deep conversations with yourself. As y'all know, I'm a property manager, so we always checking the property every quarter. We have these quarterly inspections, right? So do a quarterly inspection with yourself. Check your character and your integrity. And then most importantly, make sure you have that balance daily. Daily. Because that's the only way you can reprogram anything. It's by repetition. As always, I love y'all. Definitely go get some merch. Y'all definitely become a wealth warrior. If you're looking to become a wealth warrior, like a member, definitely there's a link down below. We take you through a short little class. You fill out this worksheet. And then if it's for you, you can get started as a member. If not, then hey, at least you know what you could start doing later on in the future. And then hopefully eventually you become a coach, right? And you start helping others become wealth warriors in the process. So if you're looking to become a wealth warrior, we are actually available for you. You watch a 38-minute video and you fill out a worksheet. And at the end, you just say, hey, if you want to be a member, you can be a member. If not, perfectly fine. At least you know the steps of, like eat clean, train dirty, have an abundant mindset, find a way to be a wealth creator, become a digital entrepreneur, live a luxurious lifestyle, get those experiences, and most importantly, become a spiritual warrior. So like I said, it's a 38-minute video. We like to do it with you in person or on Zoom or on live. And then that way we can just answer your questions at the very end if you have any. And then we can see if you want to be a member or not. But we will definitely love to encourage each and every one of y'all that's watching this podcast to become a Wealth Warrior member. You know what Wealth Warriors stand for. Working at receiving residual income over receiving salary. So that way we can create safe spaces for our families and communities. Y'all, stay tuned. Episode 4 coming out soon. I love y'all. So appreciate it. Y'all go make the world great. And remember, you didn't wake up today because you needed it. You woke up today because somebody needed you. And this wasn't on accident that you heard this today. I love y'all. Peace.